Alright, welcome back to Betrayer. We get to go all the way back to the beginning and talk to all the race. Alright, ding-a-ling. Alright, let's see here. William Eastgrove. You must not remain here any longer. I wish I had found my son a moment sooner, that his fingers had still been warm when I pried the pistol from his hands, that I could have handed over a chastened boy to his mother rather than laying a corpse at our feet. I wish I could find Martha on a hillside on a warm and pleasant morning. I want her to be smiling, and for us to sit side by side, holding each other's hands, and talking about our son, who is not dead. Wishing won't change the past or salve your sorrows, release the anguish that binds you here and be at peace, or neglect cost son his life and drove wife to despair. Be at peace. So it wasn't your fault. Alright, Gregory Ward. I wish I could listen to Edmund playing his flute by the cook fire. I wish he hadn't seen me as he came around Dodds Hill. If only I saw him first and hid in the shrubs until he passed. If only I didn't kill him. Your fault. Torment. To hide a monstrous sin, you committed a worse one. Let your selfishness curse you to torment. The hell? I'm actually hearing something this time. Oh, is it? Do I also have to take care of the specters as well? Yep, Martha. I wish I could hold my son again. I want to hear him call to me. I want to see him running. Oh. Shit. We're having a moment here. Jeez. Alright. I want to hear him call to me. I want to see him running through the tall grass or laughing, his hair golden in the bright sunlight. By taking your own life, you burned your husband with further remorse, or it's useless to long for which can never be. Yeah, you did kill yourself, but that was all grief, so be at peace. You must not remain here. I wish I could be the one to tell Captain Eastgrove of the Spaniards, to have him praise me for my service to the colony. Alright, yep, you got killed because you found somebody else, so I am not going to say torment, I'm going to say be at peace. Not your fault. Okay, you are a jackass, you get torment. I wish I could meet that girl in the woods again, only this time we just pass her by. If she stares at me, it's curiosity and not because I hurt her. And I wish I could look up from my whittling to see the captain coming through the gate with his arms full of firewood. Harm you did cannot be undone, release the guilt. You shattered a girl's innocence and caused her life to be cut short, then doomed a man to terror and death for a blunder he greatly regretted. Let your savagery curse you to torment. Isaac Cantrell. I wish that girl had run away at the sight of us, that she had known to fear dogs such as us. I wish she was safe with her family. Your cruel and savage deeds shattered many lives. Let your selfishness curse you to torment. You, this is not your fault. You must not remain here any longer. I wish I could look across the yard and see all the men gathered around their fires, joking or arguing or sulking, but alive. If only I had chosen their lives over pride and honor. Wait a minute. Richard Wilkinson. What did he do again? Oh, wait. Didn't he, tell everybody to stay and die? Yeah, here it is. Caused needless deaths of several men at the sentry post. Killed by Indians in retaliation for a rape and murder he did not commit. You know what? I think you need forgiveness for that. Just because you were killed for... If you had lived, you might have been able to make up for it, but you got killed rather shittily too, but be at peace. Alright, Charity Hammond. I wish I could see Emma through the congregation in front of the church. I want our eyes to meet and for us to smile at each other. No shouting, chanting, or screams. I even wish I could see her heavy with child, because any infant would be a gift in this place. Any joy would be a blessing. Alright, let's see here. Were you the one that accused her of witchcraft? Let's see, where's Charity Hammond? Wife of Tobias, okay, yeah, you knew the charges were false. Oh, shit. God damn it. I wanted to think about that some more, but nope. I just let her. And be at peace. Fuck it. Screw it. And you're the adult. No, you're not the adulterer. What was his name? Calvin Stevens? Alright, so Calvin Stevens, your wife was the one who died, and you were the one that sentenced Emma Clark to burn for witchcraft. I wish I could call to my wife and see her waving to me, but this time the horse doesn't scream or rear up, and Winifred is still beaming when I reach her. This time, even if Emma is there at the fence, there is no blood on her hands. Our hands are all clean. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know. Actually, no. You know what? You did accuse her of witchcraft, but you're not. But could have been defended if it wasn't for what's his dick over there that was the adulterer. You may be an adulterer, but I'm not. But you don't deserve to be tormented. Wish I could walk back from the woods beside Tobias with no cause for guilt or fear, as his wife, and not his shameful secret. I wish our children could run beside us, laughing. Futile to pine for what can never be, release the sorrow and longing that bind you here, and be at peace. I wish I could take it all back, that I could say that Emma is no witch and she did nothing wrong, that the guilt is all mine, anything to have never heard her screams. You subjected your wife to misery and loneliness and abandoned Emma Clark to sorrow and agony. Let your selfishness curse you to torment. Alright, Lewis Archard. Alright, Lewis Archard. That's the one that killed the guy who killed his sister, right? Worried about his sister. Jeffrey Hunt hurt her. Blames himself for her death. Yep. Alright. You do not deserve to be tormented. Wish I had courage to kill Jeffrey Hunter the first time I saw him hurt Catherine. I wish I could watch him writhing on the ground, gasping at the stone knife in the base of his neck, his eyes wide with disbelief and fear, both of us knowing it would never hurt her again. It's useless to wish for what cannot be. Let go of the guilt and anger that binds you here, be at peace. Ah, Catherine Archard. Okay, I think her only sin was the fact that the boyfriend or lover or whatever actually ended up killing her. Yep, that's it. There's no reason for you to suffer. Wish I had never made anyone angry, that no one ever had to hurt me. Let go of the guilt and shame that bind you here and be at peace. What about what's his name? This guy. I don't get to choose his fate? Okay then. Alright, I've done several so far, Red. What you're doing is working, but she is still too angry to approach. You must convince other wraiths to depart. How about a gift? Iron shackles. Why are you giving me these horrid things? In case you need to shackle someone? Don't tempt me. Sorry. Just trying to be pragmatic. Damn. Alright, let's see. Your father, Torment. I wish Philippa has come to me with the truth when there was still time to save Tabitha. I wish I could look up from my desk and see my daughters in the doorway, both of them the good girls they once were, loyal and dutiful to their father, not led by weakness or selfishness into folly or betrayal. I wish there had been no cause to punish them. You destroyed your family to protect your pride, yet it was for naught, for you will be remembered as a cowardly murderer. Let your savagery curse you to torment. And you stabbed a dude in the back just because he hurt your pride, and then when his daughter came for vengeance, you got her hung. I wish Roger Emery had picked a different man to torment with his insults and scorn, or that they had not stung me so keenly. Anything so that Isabel never had cause to pick up her father's blade and come for me. Had you not murdered Roger Emery for a mere insult, she never would have cause to crave vengeance. Let your cowardice curse you. And you, well, you need peace. I wish I could have seen Oswin Ford die in front of me. I want to watch the blood flow out of him like the blood flowed out of my father. I want him to pay for what he did. Futile to wish for things that didn't come to pass. Release the anger and sorrow that bind you here. I can sever the bonds that keep you here and set you free. I wish I could wipe away my daughter's tears, that I could see her smiling and carefree like she was before we came here. Useless to wish for things to be other than they were. Release the guilt and worry that binds you here. You must not remain. I wish I could sit beside my daughter's bedside again, humming the lullaby I sang since they were children. I wish I could brush the hair from their faces and watch them sleep, and that when I woke in the morning they would both still be there. You cannot change what had already come to pass. Release the anguish that binds you here and be at peace. Alright, what? Barnaby Burton. What was it you did? Okay, what you did was an accident. I wish I had let Amanute lead me away from the fort, that we had fled into the woods, running until we couldn't continue and falling to the ground side by side. I wish I could kneel beside her, brushing the hair from her face, thinking of how beautiful she is, how full of life. Yep, she accidentally fell on the stick, trying to save her. You ended up killing her, but it was an accident. Be at peace. But of course, all of these is just simply my opinion, my views on the matter. Something like this, I don't think there's any real right or wrong. Just opinions. Amanute. I wish I could hurt Barnaby Burton as he had hurt me. You cannot change what happened. Let go of the hurt and anger that binds you here and be at peace. Okay, your death, that's not... Yeah, be at peace. There's no torment. Yeah. Unfair of him to ask him to betray his neighbors? Nah. I think you loved him. At least that's the impression I was getting. Be at peace. Report to the Lord Governor. You attacked Allison Markley and Simon Holt. The Lord Governor said they must be killed with Indian weapons, that it must look like savages killed them. I remember Simon Holt pouring powder into the barrel of his musket, reloading as fast as he could while I raised my bow and released. Then he went stiff and fell sideways, an arrow in his throat. I remember Allison fleeing into the woods when the fighting started. I loosed an arrow that caught her cloak and pinned her to a tree. She inked herself free and kept running. I thought to run her down, but she was waiting just ahead. The shaft struck my knee and my leg buckled. I wanted to go after her, but I was wounded. An arrow from amongst the trees. Alright, I wish my arrow had pierced Allison's heart. I want to go back to Fort Hope knowing the Lord Governor will be pleased that I did as I was told, and I did it well. You were willing to murder innocents to please your villainous master. Let your selfishness curse you to torment. Alright, and this is where we're going to end this episode. We will talk to Red and let her know all the wraiths are released in the next episode. Thank you for watching.